Hey y'all, welcome to the Literary Apothecary. My name is Kate, and today I'm here to talk about It Will All Work Out, The Freedom of Letting Go by Kevin Hart. This is a comedy self-help book, if you will. This is a John pick. John sent this to me to read, and I loved it. I really liked this distillation of Kevin Hart's previous book, Monsters and How to Tame Them, which we have read and I've reviewed, I think. If I have, I will link that down in the description below. In this book, Hart talks only about the control monster. So only one of the monsters that he mentions in Monsters and How to Tame Them. And I appreciated how it made me think of control in a way that I never did before. For example, he talks about how avoidance can be its own form of control because you are avoiding the way you don't think an outcome will come out the way you think, and so you're trying to avoid it altogether, and that's a form of control in itself. And I never really thought about it in that way, but listening to him describe it, it makes 100% sense. So a spoiler-free description of what this book is about. As always, from a beloved comedian and #1 New York Times bestselling author Kevin Hart comes an irreverent but inspirational take on what happens when you're gripping the steering wheel of your life so tight that you're about to run the whole thing off the road, and how to change into a happier gear. Join Kevin Hart as he identifies and battles one of the biggest obstacles to happiness, what he calls the control monster. This fearsome beast loves telling others what to do so that you feel safe and they feel miserable. Other times, the need to stay in control means hiding, avoiding everyone and everything that makes you feel uncomfortable. This means avoiding love and success too. Kevin looks at how control issues have shown up in his own life and how they might show up in yours. This masterclass homes in on why micromanaging your life and other people can lead to toxic relationships, stress, failure, and just generally being annoying to be around. He shares the secrets to getting your control monster under control and learning the life-saving power of trust. We have just 3 categories here because I read this as a digital ebook instead of an audiobook like I've read the other Kevin Hart books. So our writing style, I really appreciated Hart's writing style in this short book. This was my first Kevin Hart book that I read not in audiobook format, and it felt more natural to me. Content, I felt like it was just too short for me. I just wanted more content. It was good, but I wanted more. And enjoyment. I think I enjoyed this format more than the audiobook. While I love Kevin Hart and he is so funny, in his audiobooks he gets sidetracked so easily, and it felt like this book was a little bit more focused, a little less sidetracked than he usually is. There were less forced interruptions, where Hart was trying to be funny and outlandish as his personality tends to be. In the audiobooks, here it was more focused, less interruptions, and it made it easier for me to read and digest. I was thinking more about the content and less about the interruptions and diversions. So that is my quick spoiler-free review for It Will All Work Out, The Freedom of Letting Go by Kevin Hart. If you've read this book before, let me know in the comments below. What did you think of it, especially compared to his other books, if you've read his other books? As always, keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.